Hey everybody, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. Paul will join me in just a second. He's just making sure that the viewing is in the right spot. So, just want to say, hold on. Shopify and e-commerce is a lie. Everyone makes it I don't know how to turn this off. There we go. Paul is going to read all of your questions off of his phone, which is why that started. So he had his already on the live stream. Sorry about that. But a big thank you to all my patrons and all of my supporters on a regular basis. We've got some fun upcoming things that we want to talk to you about where we can do an actual meet and greet and meet you guys. And so we've got some traveling we're going to be doing in the very near future. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to talk about future unboxings. And so we're just going to wait until a few more people get on live here. And so if you are here, please go ahead and say hello. I want to answer all your reseller questions while you're here. And then, of course, you have the ability while we're on a live stream during the actual live to say hello, to offer a super chat and donate. And then, of course, we'll be talking about what we're going to be doing for an unboxing tomorrow. And, of course, you guys have really been enjoying the live unboxings where you can ask questions during that process. And so I think on Fridays, that's going to be kind of a regular thing, of course, unless we've got too much scheduled on that Friday.
Yep.
But most Fridays, we're going to try to start doing live unboxings, whether it be a pallet. Last week it was a pallet, or a case. We'll definitely do it live because then there's no lying with that. You can't edit out a live video. So
right.
It is what it is. So we're going to do some shout outs now.
Okay, Dog Point Movie says hello from the Netherlands. Always right. Says hello, I like your shirt. It's a green shirt. I love my shirt too.
Oh, mine maybe?
Pam says, I know, they like your shirt better. Pam says hi. Carolyn says, good morning. I would love a meet and greet. We're going to talk about that,
yep.
Carolyn. Allison says hello from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Diana. Yeah.
Diane. There's no A on it.
Sorry. Diane. Hi, Heather and Paul. Hi, Diane. Lisa, I just got home from surgery, but I'm here.
Well, pray for Lisa for her
absolutely.
to heal fast. We won't ask her what her surgery is for because that's a little personal. But but pray for Lisa to heal fast.
Yes. Yimmy says hello. Rebecca says, OMG, so excited. It's my first live. Terry Hote in here. Very good.
Terre Haute, Indiana. That's not too far from us.
Nova Vita says hello. Janet Hooks
says hello, kiddos.
Love watching you. Always Right says, will the meet and greet be with the whole family? Well, for Heather and I, is what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's just a meet and greet with just us. But anybody can come. Like, if you're asking, can you bring your kids and all that kind of stuff? Yes, but it will only be meeting Paul and I.
Our kids won't be there for that, though. I, Margaret Hull says, hey, y'all. And Cole says, hello from Southern California.
Awesome.
Darn good reviews. I changed it there. Says, hey, what's up, guys? Hope you had a great week so far. Doing good. It's a good week.
Yep.
Whitley's Ware says, hi from Virginia. Kenny says, hello from Knox, Tennessee. I was born around Athens, Tennessee. Carrie says, hello from upstate New York. Chris says, hello from the UK. It's cold here. It's cold here, too.
Yes, we have ice actually outside. Right. I had to be very careful walking over. I'm shocked that they actually had school.
It is currently icing right now, but it's like 33 degrees.
So it's like rainy ice, super dangerous.
Yep. Helen says, hi. What is that? Fadia
Reynolds?
Fadia Reynolds from somewhere in South America. First time. Well, welcome.
Guyana. Is that Guyana?
Guyana? Could be.
Anyway. Super chat! Lost Treasure 73! Better read hers right now.
Okay. Hello, great to see you live again. Here is your weekly coffee fund.
Thank you. Paul bought me a latte machine, and so I've been making lattes. But they are expensive to buy the espresso pods.
They are, apparently. Yes. I was trying to save money. Apparently, I didn't.
You saved time because now I don't have to leave the house to go to the coffee shop.
Dog Point Movie says, I have sent an email. Hope to hear what you think.
Okay.
Lisa says, thank you for your prayers. Was that Agnetha? I think it's Agnetha. Hello from Alberta. Awesome. Mandy Cleveland, what a wonderful day in our lovely town from Eric. Yes, beautiful.
Hello, Eric. Eric's awesome.
Eric's an amazing guy.
Yeah, he's one of our deacons from our church.
Yeah, he's organizing a talent show at our church. So if you want to be in the talent show of our church,
just call Eric.
Just call Eric. We won't give his phone number.
We won't.
But yeah. Lisa says, thumbs up, everyone. Rebecca says, my biggest question for you is when you started liquidation, how much was your initial investment?
$300.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Carolyn says, we also have snow and ice here in Morris, Illinois.
Morris, Illinois. Where's that
Not
at?
sure where Morris, Illinois is. We're very southern Illinois.
Yeah, we're near St. Louis.
D, the letter, says, hey, I got a question. What is the process of getting approved for things on Amazon?
Just click that request approval button, the yellow one. It'll bring you to another page, and then you'll have to hit a request approval again in whatever category you're doing, like if it's used, new, condition note. And then there's a couple of different things that you'll see. You'll see an automatic, congratulations, you've been approved, and a lot of times that's if you have a really good seller history, you'll get automatically approved because they can trust you as a third-party seller on that particular item. And then you'll get other ones that say you have to have documentation that you bought direct from a distributor or wholesaler. Liquidator invoices do not work. Okay, so if you buy from a liquidator or off the clearance shelf, things like that, that's not going to work for actual documentation. You'll have to buy direct from wholesaler, and I have done that because I bought like my bling hat, some bullet flashlights, stuff like that. I bought direct from wholesaler brand new, and so I was able to get ungated in some of those things from that wholesaler. And so we're actually going to talk about the ASD wholesalers here in a minute.
Yes, we are. Ashley says hi from Southern Illinois. Tina says hi from South Wales, UK.
Awesome.
Is it cold there? I don't know.
We need to take a trip to the
UK. I'm fascinated by weather for whatever reason.
Yeah, you are. We need to take a trip to the UK because
would be
tons
awesome.
of our viewers are in the UK.
Is there liquidation in the UK?
Yeah, let us know.
We'll tour a site. Mimi says, Mimi here from mid-central west coast of Florida. D, the letter says, hey, I got a question. What is the process for... Oh, we already answered that one.
Yep.
Ann Cole says, I want to know if Paul is cutting off the bottom of the tags to remove the sales stickers when you sort. I cut off the bottom of the tags that there is a clearance tag on the bottom of that.
Yeah, the
like
actual...
it's the markdown tag.
And the barcode is still there and all the pertinent information for the actual item. Just like if you were going to give a gift to someone, you know, the perforated price kind of section.
Right.
That part.
If the clearance tag is over the barcode, I don't cut that off. I'll peel that off.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Let's see. Doug says, hi, speak up. I'm recovering from acute bronchitis and my ears are plugged. I think our sound is good. I haven't got anybody else, so
yep.
We will try our best.
We could just start yelling.
Don't start.
Oh, sorry.
Eva says, hi from Salem, Missouri. I just made my first international sale. The buyer's in the UK. Suggestions on shipping. Looking forward to a meet and greet.
Okay, so if it's on eBay, you just do the international shipping through eBay because then it sends tracking information and usually covers all the insurance stuff, all that. So if it is through eBay, if you're using another platform, you're going to have to let me know what platform that is so that I can best advise you that way. But eBay usually can just ship internationally. What it usually does with international shipping, though, is you're going to have 4 different customs forms. And it says on each one of those, they're all like half sheet size. You have to sign and date each one. And then I think the third one you get to keep for your own records to as a receipt. But all the rest of them have to go in like a clear envelope. Check out my eBay international shipping video. It walks you through that where I actually show you how to put it in the little envelope and tape that onto the box so that customs officials can get to each copy.
Very good. Camilla says, can you make a video explaining what's a good ranking in clothing and shoes?
Yeah, we're actually going to talk about some reseller resources we're going to be looking into, and then would love your feedback on some of that. So
that might be a good one to try to do a ranking one.
Yeah, ranking video.
Ranking video. I will write it down on our wonderful pad here.
Yes.
Misty says, what type of products would you suggest someone to start with, and which platform would you suggest starting on, i.e. examples such as Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, etc.?
Well, probably one of the easier ones are going to be eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, just because Mercari and Poshmark, you don't have to pay any fees until you actually sell the item. eBay, you do have to pay the traditional listing fee. You don't need to buy the monthly subscription unless you're doing more than... Was that good? Okay, unless you're doing more than 40 items a month. And so those are the easiest ones, although if you want to do a lot of volume, that's where Amazon comes into play because you don't do anything on the back end. You list it, you ship it in, and then they do all of the shipping and customer returns and all of that kind of stuff. And so it kind of depends on where you're at, what you're most comfortable with.
Great. Tony says, what type of scanner y'all use to scan and software?
Okay, so I use a wireless barcode scanner. I don't link the link of the one I bought in there, but usually they run from $20 to $30. I've seen them as low as $15. Just make sure it has a USB plug-in dongle that goes with it. But it's just a wireless barcode scanner. Just go on Amazon and purchase one there. But the listing I bought mine off of has skyrocketed for whatever reason, and now it's like $99 for the same scanner I bought for $20. So that's the reason why I don't link one. If you can't find one, let me know. I might be able to peruse online and shoot you a link.
Very good. Heidi says, hey, by the way, I have emailed you twice. Might have an issue with my email account. Did we get an email from Heidi?
I didn't see one. Try emailing me through hookedonpickin.com.
Yeah.
That seems to work the best. Sometimes if you email me directly and maybe you have information in your email like your tags or your signature or whatever, sometimes it goes straight to my spam. But Heidi, I will try to check my spam email. Let me write it down, Heidi email. And then see, but the best way to get in contact with me if you go to the contact me section from my Hooked on Pickin page, and that usually I always get those.
Darn Good Reviews, they even changed their name, says, what liquidation category was the first investment?
What liquidation category of first investment?
The first liquidation we bought was from Bulq.com.
Yep, it was toys, I think, wasn't it? Or was it general merchandise? He knows. He does the ordering.
Actually, I think the first one, because we didn't have much money, we bought salvaged.
Oh, yeah, because I unboxed that in the carport.
Yes,
we didn't even have this. It was under the carport.
And that is, we were learning at that point. I looked at it and went, wow, they're saying MSRP is $10,000 and they want $300 for it. And I'm like, well, surely you can make money. And we actually did.
We did, but we had to do some piecemealing. I remember that had 4 bread machines in it.
Yeah.
And all 4 were broken, but I was able to take stuff off of 2 of the broken ones to make fully functional the other 2, and then we sold those for a good profit.
So we made our money back, but it's a risky proposition buying salvaged. You would have to be a tinkerer. You have to be somebody that can fix things. And you probably can make good money if you're that inclined, you know. But very rarely would you ever buy something salvaged, and there's something brand new in the box.
Oh, yeah. Everything was broken.
Okay, Starshine6769 says, how important is feedback on Amazon as compared to eBay, where we know it's super important? Also, have you received bad feedback, and if so, how do you deal with that?
Bad feedback on Amazon and eBay, you can always, I think you can just comment on it, kind of give a little bit of a rebuttal. eBay you can. I know Amazon, if you get a really nasty comment, you can actually open up a case against that comment, and then they can do some research and either get it removed or leave it there. So, and
there's differences too. Like Amazon, often the comment is about the product. So if you're selling this juice bottle, whatever, they'll comment, oh, I didn't like the flavor. Flavor stunk. Bad flavor.
Usually,
so it has nothing to do with the seller. So eBay or Amazon looks at that and goes, okay, it's just a review of the product. And so that's what those stars are, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star.
As far as your percentage on Amazon, like if you're 98% or 84% or whatever, that usually goes into play. Like how quickly do you ship merchant fulfill items, what kind of condition your stuff is in. So if you get a lot of returns, then your percentage goes down. If you have really good customer service as far as the volume you have, then your percentage goes up. So as far as your actual percentage on Amazon, that's based more off of your actual do you have products in the condition you say they're in, and are you shipping on time, and are you answering your questions on time? Because anytime you don't answer a question, lowers your percentage. So that's more like that. eBay is directly related to the product. and shipping and all of that.
I think eBay is directly related to the
Customer
seller.
yeah,
the seller.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Amazon has way more connection to the product itself.
Right.
Now, if you've ever shopped on Amazon and you didn't buy something because you looked at the reviews and you went, maybe that's not what I want, that's how it just affected the seller.
Right.
Okay, somebody was scared away from it. So if you get into private label, which they talk about at ASD Market Week, and have your own product brand, then you want good reviews. Okay, the CDL picker, Alan says, hello, I have a question. I'm wondering if you are having an issue on eBay. When an item sells and ends because it's sold, the item still shows up as a listing but out of stock.
Oh, I've not seen that, but I haven't looked for it either. So if any of you out there that are sellers are showing things that are showing up as stock. Now, I know they'll show up as stocked as sold completed listings. It'll always stay on there out in eBay land that your listing is there and how much did it sell for. But if you click the only available button and it's still showing up, I'm not sure about that. So if any of you out there are having issues like that, can you go ahead and field that question for them?
Yes, please do. Ann says, I love your via trading videos, getting my first Macy's box.
Awesome.
We've done very well.
Yeah, we've got some Macy's boxes back here. We're going to see what kind. They're a little bit different category.
Behind my shoulder there. Let's see, Roger Discount says, thanks guys. Was wondering if items are too damaged and what's the best place that you guys donate at?
We have local donation bins in our little town that go to charities, and so
for the clothing.
Yeah, we have one that all the clothing donated goes. The money that they get from that, because I think they weigh it by the pound, goes directly to our local food pantry. And so just look around. A lot of times they have those little kind of barn looking things or big metal containers where you can donate, and it usually will say what charity to donate to. We don't donate to like Goodwill and Savers simply because they're just really far away for us. We have to drive about 35 minutes to the closest thrift store like that. And so if it's a larger item and a non-clothing item, sometimes we do. But most of the time we just donate here locally.
Right. We donate to our food pantry at our church too.
Yeah, if we have stuff that's in good condition but maybe is missing tags or not worth it to sell, that's in nice condition, we do hang those up at the food pantry.
Like the Knights of the Columbus just brought us like I think 40 to 50 really nice winter coats for the food pantry. So it really does help people that are struggling. And then we don't charge, of course, there. It's just if you need it,
you take it.
You can have it. So it's great. Let's see. Patty says, hey, guys, watch you all the time, and I've learned so much for my Poshmark business. Well, great. Hope it's going well for you. Don't forget to share, and more share.
Yes.
Neil says, hi, guys. I watch all of your videos. I'm just getting started in the business. Where is the best place to start?
Well, I did want to talk about this because this is an adjustment I just made. So on hookedonpickin.com, if you look on that website, initially on the front page, I have a reseller help section. I just uploaded a bunch of digital PDFs that if you purchase, they're only $3 a piece. If you purchase those, they'll get automatically sent to you, and they're kind of checklist things to go over. My reseller cards that I sell, you can get the laminated cards, but I'm actually going to today create listings where you can just get a digital download of each individual card. So if you just want the Goodwill one, if you just want the Amazon one, if you just want the eBay one, and then I'm in the process of creating a Poshmark one, or if you want all three but you just want them digitally, that's going to be a little bit less than the actual card. So the cards themselves cost $24.99, but if you want the digital download, you'll be able to buy all three of the cards for less than that, and then if you just want them individually, then they'll be priced accordingly. So check that out. I've got a bunch of reseller helps and checklists and things to motivate you on different things, different aspects of reselling. And then I'm also in the process of writing some other things too. So if you guys have a specific topic that you would love for me to just write, a guide on or a book on, let me know that. Email it to me at hookedonpickin.com or leave it in the comment section here. I would love to be able to give you access to that so you have something kind of a little bit more concrete in hand that you can refer back to than trying to remember off these live streams.
Very good. Where do you find all that again?
Hookedonpickin.com.
Hookedonpickin.com.
Yep, and there's a section called Reseller Helps, or it should be on the homepage if you just scroll down a little bit past the actual shopping section.
Very good. Okay, the Phoenix says, on the ships within, How many days do you give yourself, and about how many packages do you ship per day?
Oh, per day. We are probably every 2 days we're around 20 to 25 items.
We sell roughly 10 items a day.
Yeah. And that we have to personally ship. I mean, we sell 10 items a day on Amazon alone.
I'm just talking about Poshmark.
Yeah, we're talking about
10 items on Poshmark.
Poshmark, hooked on Pickin, eBay.
Yeah, but it's 10 items on Poshmark a day.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 10 items on Poshmark a day.
By the way, it's 10 items on Poshmark a day if you didn't catch that. So we'll sell, like I'm hooked on Pickin, I'll sell a couple a day, and then on eBay it's a couple a day. But I don't focus on eBay as much, and so that makes a difference as well.
That's right. Dabs G says, hey guys. Dab says, do you have a lighting to HDMI adapter?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know what kind of output. I know the HDMI adapter, but check Amazon.
A lighting? I don't know. I don't think so. We have a light box for small things.
Right.
Let's see. Rebecca Bishop says, you guys are so inspiring to me. I'm home with 4 kiddos, and I stumbled upon one of your videos on YouTube. Be a very happy accident, and I was instantly hooked. I binge watched every video.
Every video?
That's a lot of videos, friend.
She's probably watched the weight loss progression.
Yeah, watch this go down
and up and down.
Hopefully we'll go down again.
Yeah.
I like food.
Okay.
Let's see. Brian says first pallet.
Awesome.
Oh,
he got his first pallet, maybe.
Darn Good Review says, cool, thanks. Matt says, hello, everyone. First time here. Love watching you guys.
Awesome. Welcome to the live.
Welcome, Matt.
We'll be back at noon tomorrow to do a live unboxing. So
yes,
tune in.
Are.
And that's noon Central Standard Time. So
right.
An hour later than we started this one.
Good call. Mother of One says, good morning, everyone, from rainy Vancouver, Canada. Brian says, you guys, flea market.
Not usually. We like to shop flea markets, though.
Yep. We are going to what's supposed to be the largest, well, that's what they're billing it as, the largest flea market in the country.
Yeah, it's in February sometime. I have to remember exactly what date.
Eureka, Missouri. It's Six Flags, so where that's located.
Yeah.
And they're basically taking the Six Flags parking lot, and then they're sectioning it off, which would be huge.
Enormous.
That is a huge parking lot. So we're going to try that. Ought to be fun. Let's see. Cool Bean says, good morning from New Braunfels, Texas.
I love Cool Beans. I say that all the time. Cool Beans.
Right. Matt says he's in
Apalachicola, Florida.
Apalachicola?
We have been to Apalachicola.
We have. You know where St. George Island is?
Yeah, we've stayed at St. George Island a couple of times.
Right.
Yes, we love that place.
Beautiful.
Remember
Absolutely
the turtles.
Beautiful. Yep.
We actually know where Apalachicola is.
We had breakfast on the deck and watched dolphins swim by.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Went crab hunting at night for the little crabs that skitter on the beach. And
great.
Yeah.
Eric says, hi. Angel says, hello. Just ordered my first 3 cases from Bulq. Very anxious and nervous.
Awesome.
Christina says, Iowa here.
Is it the frozen tundra? I mean,
hello, Iowa.
There? Hello, Iowa.
Randomness Tube says, have you guys ever opened a drug stash?
One time we got, and I didn't even know what they were. We got those weed grinders.
Yeah, we got weed grinders.
I just said they were for
some
spices.
Funky stuff.
Yeah, we opened like a medical pallet that had a bunch of like test tubes and beakers and
You could have opened up a meth lab with the stuff that we got.
But I think it was actual legitimate scientific equipment, and a lot of that sold really well.
Probably the craziest thing we had with kind of like a drug stash stuff is when you go to the market week, they have a whole CBD oil, and then not just that, but now that marijuana has been legalized in so many states, they'll have all these dispensaries and different things that they're trying to show you the best kind of weed and all these different things. And it's a little different. You kind of feel like, should I be here? I don't know, you know? But it's legal in Las Vegas. I think it's legal in Nevada, but so it's fine.
It's now legal in
Illinois.
We might have to move.
No, probably won't move. But no, it's really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I know it has helped some people. I know the CBD oil, they're giving it to people that are having seizures, and that seems to be helping.
Who knows?
Let's see here. Marilyn says, love your videos. Thank you so much from Oklahoma. Vent says, morning from Oregon. Amy says, when starting on Amazon, do you need a business license and EIN? Also, how long does it take to see money coming back to you? And do you need to have a nest egg of money in your bank account, etc.?
Okay, so you need to have a bulk of money that you're going to purchase your product for. That's for sure. But if, like I said, I started with 300. I just bought small and then just kind of reinvested all the profits from there. As far as starting on Amazon, you do not need to have an actual business license. You can do a sole proprietorship and just have everything listed under a single person. And then what was the other part of the question? There was another part of the question.
EIN?
Oh, how long do you get the money? So once you start selling on Amazon, initially, your first order you send in, you'll see your balance go negative because they charge you the shipping and the fees right off the bat.
Right.
But as soon as you're over $100, every 14 days you get a disbursement out. And so every 2 weeks you'll get a disbursement. So it'll take about 2 weeks. I'm actually going to do record a video on Tuesday about something that will help that 14-day gap.
Yeah.
And so be on the lookout for that as far as having disposable income to be able to buy the product. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes. Let's see. Life in New York City says, how do you keep track of bookkeeping?
Oh, very carefully. Excel spreadsheet is how we started. We use Inventory Lab for everything on Amazon, and pretty much Excel
Inventory Lab is a program. It's a
subscription
based. So what do we pay for that? It's like $500 a year.
Yeah, a little at $450, I think, a year.
So not everybody can start with that. We didn't. We started with an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of, what did we buy it for? What did it sell for? How much did we actually make?
If you don't do large volumes, if you're doing like 100 items a month, then you should be able to Excel spreadsheet
I wouldn't do Inventory Lab at that point.
No.
So, yeah. Let's see. Margaret Hall says, thumbs up the video, guys.
Awesome.
Yes, feel free to thumbs up those videos. That would be very helpful. Let's see here. Man, I am really struggling with some of the names. I'm sorry.
Agnetha.
Agnetha. I'm sorry, Agnetha. I love your channel, and I love what you're doing.
Awesome.
Thank you, Agnetha. Dennis says, hi, Heather and Paul. Hope all is well with you and your family. I really enjoy watching all your videos. Carla says, great info. Thanks for doing this.
Awesome.
Carolyn says, I was in our local Goodwill yesterday in Morris. I used to work for Salvation Army.
Awesome.
Scott says 10 items on Poshmark a day. How many listings to generate 10 sales a day? We are at 400 current listings a day, and probably 30 of those are multiple. So we have, 5 of the same shirt
or 3 of the same pair of yoga pants or something like that. Yeah.
So, and we share as much as we possibly can.
Yeah. My mother-in-law also helps share.
She helps us share.
So anytime there's like a party and stuff, she shares a lot to the parties. Yep. And so if you have someone that might be willing to help or, wants to do that.
That's basically on average too. We'll have 13 sales one day, 7 another day. It averages, seems to be consistently averaging 10 a day.
Sure.
We also do a big sell-off on Saturday.
We do a price reduction on Saturday. Yep. And so what happens with that is we go through our entire closet and we reduce the prices, whether it be by $1 or $5, depending on what we had it initially priced for. And anybody who has heart or liked it, it sends a notification to them that this item that they previously liked has been discounted. And so we usually have a lot of sales on Saturday or Sunday because of that.
But to help you with that, we had 21 sales this last Saturday, and we made $254. So, and
that's after fees.
Right. That's after
fees.
The total
that's
what
fees.
Went back into our bank account. So
yeah, that's not considering the cost of the product, but that was just overall sales.
So it's not a get-rich-quick thing.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Rebecca says, yes. Rebecca says, laugh aloud. I've watched them all.
Hey, guys. All right, it's on you, Paul.
It's on me.
Yes. We have 46 thumbs up. You can say that I'm not mic'd up. 46 thumbs up.
46 thumbs up.
$5.
So if you'd like to thumbs up.
$5 in donations
If you would like to thumbs up, please do. If you'd like to donate, feel free to donate. Sorry about it getting dropped there. Whenever I see the circle of death on here, we'll try to go and reset it. Yep. It's probably the storm.
We also will always be back on in a minute or two, so just hang tight.
We'll do our best. Let's see. Rick says, hello from Tennessee. I watched you preach for the first time, enjoyed and learned from it. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah. I have now included, even in this live stream, the link to go to our Facebook page to watch all of them. And so you can go back and watch. I think this last Sunday, I actually sang a solo in the choir.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The volume was a little quiet this Sunday. We used a different recording device, and so we're just making adjustments there. But
Right.
yeah, I got a big mouth, so you can always hear me.
You do a great job, Heather. Heather has a very talented singing voice.
Okay.
Let's see. Red Silk Sheets Lady says, Scott, their Poshmark usually always has close to 5,000 listed. Well, it says it's 5,000 listed, but that's because I don't take off anything that's sold.
Yeah.
That's why it says that. But currently we have 400 some listed. Aline says, hi guys, just wondering if the Nana t-shirt got posted yet. If so, thank you.
I sent you an email about that, so check your email.
Randomness Tube is
Smiley face.
Laughing, crying. Okay, to Phoenix says 106 watching and only 32 thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. These videos are really helpful.
Yeah.
Yes, please thumbs up the video. Cool Bean says you have a live stream on your sermons from your church on Sundays. Yes, we do.
Yes, they're on Facebook. They're not on YouTube. They're on
Right.
Facebook because YouTube buffers too much, and so the
Right.
streaming on Facebook is better. So check the link in the description below of this video. It shows it's Westgate Baptist Church in Trenton on Facebook.
Yeah.
You should be able to find all of the previous sermons.
We do the entire service, so you'll see the announcements, you'll hear the choir, you'll see the praise team, and then the sermon.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everything pretty much.
So you can fast forward or back up through the things you like.
you can if you want to, but so we're trying hard to make it feel like you're there as much as possible. It's hard.
We have a
hard
lot
to
of
do.
shut-ins too that
Yes, we
really
do.
have benefited. We've got a couple people that live at an assisted living center, so we
Yep.
we actually stream to the entire assisted living center now, and so that's been nice. So
Right.
people that didn't even attend our church before are now getting to be able to have a good sermon on Sunday. So
Sure. Let's see. Eva says Eureka Flea Market is February 29th.
awesome, leap year.
We're going to be there.
Yep.
Annie says, how can you get unrestricted?
Just request approval. And there's some steps that you have to take. Sometimes it's simple as watching a couple of videos. Like when I was going to sell pesticides, mouse traps are considered pesticides.
Yeah.
So I just watched some YouTube videos, was able to complete basically an Amazon test. Other ones are a little bit more difficult. You actually have to have wholesale and distributor invoices. And if you don't buy from a wholesaler distributor, you won't get ungated.
That's right. Amy says, thank you so much. Brian says, I have several food carts and I sell stuff at the flea markets as well as setting up my food carts.
Nice.
Great.
Manuel.
Manuel says, hi guys, I'm getting ready to start the business.
Hey, check out a lot of my reseller helps on hookedonpickin.com. That might be beneficial. I even have my consultation calls on there. So if you want to set up a consultation call, just shoot me just purchase it, and then I usually will send you an email to set up the best time to chat.
Right. Matt says, yes, I know St. George Island and East Point, sorry, and Port St. Joe. It's great over here, but am having trouble finding liquidation centers here. Would you happen to know of any in Florida?
Well, viewers, any in Florida near the panhandle of Florida, because
Right.
that's kind of where he's at.
I Margaret Hall says, Matt Marsh, I know we have at least 3 in Jacksonville, Florida. There you go. Angel says, do you do Facebook Marketplace too?
Yes, and yes. I love Facebook Marketplace, especially all the TVs that you saw me have last week are gone because I sold them all on Facebook Marketplace.
Matt Marsh says, nice. You know the names of them. Manuel says, how many items can I start on Amazon and eBay? How you guys manage the sale and delivery when you are on vacation?
Okay, so I put everything on vacation mode except for eBay. I will just change the handling time to 10 days because if you put eBay on vacation mode, they can't purchase from your store. But if you put it on a 10-day handling time, if you're going to be gone for a week, it gives you 3 days to ship everything. Poshmark, you have to switch it to vacation mode and then I'll take it off vacation mode 2 days before I come home because you have 3 days to ship things on Poshmark. But that means I'm shipping as soon as I get home, even before doing laundry from the vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amazon, I have videos out there that show how to put everything on vacation mode. So it'd be better to just check my how-to section. Email me if you can't find those, but I have ones on how to put Poshmark, eBay, and Amazon on vacation.
Right. Renee says, where do you make your most profit?
That's funny because we were just looking at that because of our numbers of 2019. Still Our most profit is from Amazon,
It is.
but it's shocking how much more I made this year on eBay and hooked on Pickin.
Right.
And I kind of combine those numbers just because they're items I have to ship. And then, of course, Poshmark is fastly approaching one of our best platforms right now. So I would say this year it's looking like, because we're more into the Poshmark zone, we're going to make a lot on Poshmark this year.
It looks that way, yeah. Let's see. Carolyn says, come into our Salvation Army and would buy and resell. Okay. Yep. People do it. Heidi says, I just shared some of your Posh Closet. Thank you.
Thanks.
Christina says, just selling my home hoard on Facebook Marketplace.
My home hoard. Some
great.
days I feel like a hoarder.
Yeah.
If you did not watch the video from yesterday, I look like a hoarder from yesterday. You couldn't even see these pallets yesterday.
She says, if I like it, I may try ordering some stuff.
Cool.
Margaret Hall says, you can Google local liquidators near me. That's how I found out about them in Florida. I'm assuming there. Kigerism says, hello from Pennsylvania. A live show. Thank you for all the info you put on. Wallace says, hi guys. Hello, Wallace.
Awesome.
Matt Marsh says, I've tried that and I get nothing. Dog Point Movie says, I saw you singing.
Awesome.
Yes, probably at church.
Yep.
Good. Renee says, sorry, hit send too fast. I meant to ask, what platform do you sell most on? P.S. Love your videos. Well,
Poshmark now?
Poshmark, we sell a lot. Of course,
Yeah.
it's just clothing, so if it's not clothing, and even some clothing goes to Amazon, we might still be, Amazon still might be number one.
Yeah, I'd say Amazon is the number one. The biggest thing is you got to diversify as a reseller, because if you try to be a one-trick pony as far as just selling on one platform, you're not going to make your money back. You'll struggle. Yeah.
Neil says, where do you think I should buy from to start out as far as liquidators go?
It depends on what platforms you want to sell on. If you're a Poshmark fan, I would definitely recommend via trading or even thrifting. If you are an eBay, Amazon seller, maybe check into Bulq.com, but you really, really have to peruse the manifest from them, because the prices have gone up, and so there's not as much margin as there used to be about 3 years ago. And so just be aware of that and look at the manifest.
Right. We're going to ASD Market Week in Las Vegas on March 22nd through the 25th, and when we're out there, they have a whole section of liquidators.
Yes.
So they're kind of sprinkled throughout, but there's a main hall that they'll all be in. We're
going to try to put some videos out on the new liquidators that we meet and find, and see if we can give you more information. I've ordered from Direct Liquidation. This pallet behind me right here is from Smart Lots, which I'll be unboxing this week and putting a video out probably in the next couple weeks. So that'll give you an idea. I've already put one out from Smart Lots, so go ahead and peruse my channel for that one. That'll give you an idea of what I found.
Great Black Divine says, can't get verified documents on Amazon.
Yeah, it has to be direct from a wholesaler or distributor. In some categories, it doesn't matter. Unless you are the one who makes Gerber, you're not going to sell Gerber. You know, things like that. So,
Nova Vita says, a lot of people doing reselling because wholesalers. Have you ever thought of that? Wholesaling?
Oh.
Yeah. We have thought of that before, but we just haven't pulled the trigger to do it. We don't have the space and storage facility to pull it off. Carolyn says she would only buy big designer name clothes when they would come into, I think that was the Salvation Army. Yep. I'm Margaret Hall, Matt Marsh, try local pallet liquidation. Christy Myers says, Amazon scares me, laugh out loud.
It scares a lot of people, but most people are alleviated from the fear when they call me for a consultation call. Because if it's gone wrong on Amazon, I've probably done it. So I can kind of alleviate and keep you from making some of the big major mistakes on Amazon, just because I've already made them before, and I'd love for you to just learn from my mistakes and fast track you on a better track on Amazon.
Right. Mert03 says hi from London, UK.
Awesome.
Charles says, hi Heather and Paul from Wyoming. I love watching your videos and have learned a lot from you. Good job.
Awesome.
Blessed and highly favored says, where do you get TVs to sell? That was Smart Lots.
Oh, Smart Lots. Yeah, that's where I got those.
Yep. I Margaret Hall says, Jackson Wholesale and Liquidation is one I know is popular in Jacksonville, Florida.
Cool.
Karen says, do you share daily on Poshmark?
Yes, yes, and yes. Multiple times a day.
You have to.
You have to share.
Yep. D. Keone says, why don't you sell that much on eBay?
Just because I have better margins on Poshmark and hooked on Pickin, and then things sell faster on Amazon.
We find they do.
Yeah.
We do find they
eBay is still a good platform, and if you look at my eBay store, I do have quite a bit still on eBay.
Right. Let's see. Agnetha says, do you have to bring all the items then to the post office?
No, schedule a pickup, a United States Postal Service pickup. And so all you have to do is just go online to USPS.com and schedule a pickup and then put it out on your porch. Or if you have porch thieves, talk to your postman and give him either access to your garage or be there when they pick up. So that he knows to come to your house, and then you can hand him all the packages through the door. I usually put everything in a big tote because I have so many, and then that way it's easier for him to carry to the truck. So just be nice to your postman. Give him candy from time to time. That always helps.
Yes. Orange Snapdragon says, I notice a lot of your Poshmark videos you reference paying $1 to $2 per clothing item and $2 to $4 for shoes. I'm having trouble finding liquidation boxes in bulk for that low of a price. Any suggestions?
Okay, so when I was purchasing those, I was buying pallets, and it was a lot of Target stuff.
Yes.
So.
Yep. You can find. We have our county sheriff showing up for some reason.
Yeah. Oh,
shut the door.
Hold on. We're going to pause and see what's going on. Oh, thank you.
I'll keep going trying to answer questions.
It's FedEx.
It's FedEx, not the county sheriff. That's always out. Nice. So if you buy Target, you can look through. Bulq has them occasionally. Really look that over. The margins are tight on that, and then you can also buy that from Via Trading, which we've done. Again, Target closed the margin tight. Sometimes you'll get something to sell for $10, and you know if you bought it for $1, you made $5, $6, $7 on it, which is great. But we've kind of gone a little past that. We're trying to sell basically Macy's brand. You know,
we do less work for higher margins when we sell that. I mean, we do pay a little bit more for it, but even that, the margins are still higher. I thought we were going to get arrested there for a minute.
Woo!
I saw the cop go by and then a knock at the door, and I was like,
They surrounded the house. Let's see.
Nope, just the FedEx guy showed up at the exact same time the cop drove by our window. So
D. Keone says, I noticed you don't sell that much jewelry or watches.
No, there's just not a lot of margin in it unless it's actual name brand jewelry like Leah Sophia or
Poshmark
something.
charges X amount of dollars in shipping, and it's hard to compete.
Yeah, they have a standard flat rate of sending everything priority. And so when you're shipping jewelry, a lot of times it goes better on eBay or a different platform simply because you can charge first class, which is like $3 a ship, but Poshmark always charges like $6 or more.
Yeah.
So.
See, Charles says, wish there were local liquidators here in Wyoming. I know Via Trading will ship it to you. A lot of places will ship it to you.
Yep. Do we want to talk about a little bit about what's going on with ASD Market Week? Yeah, we're almost caught up.
Almost caught up. Let me try to catch up here. Okay. Mimi says, have you looked into Barton's outlet of Indianapolis? They do have some online ordering. We have had that question so much. We just have so many liquidators.
We had stuff to do back here.
Yep.
We haven't ordered them new.
I have nothing against Barton's. I have not tried in one way or the
other. We
just
are busy.
Gina says, hi, Heather and Paul from San Diego.
Awesome.
Scott says, we are doing around 150 sales a day on Amazon. But on Amazon, the more sales you have, the more headaches you have. They don't double, they multiply. Yeah, we are building an eBay/Facebook, trying more platforms.
Yeah, you just got to be careful what you send into Amazon. It must be pristine.
You got to play in their sandbox, and they are not a friend kid to play with.
Which is why I sell so much more on other platforms. Because if it does not look like I just pulled it off the department store shelf, I will not sell it on Amazon. Unless I sell it used and it's something unique or something like that. But I don't sell a lot of used stuff on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, hardly nothing.
Yeah.
Agnetha says, okay, great, haha, candy.
Oh, for the post.
Blessed and highly favored says, for Poshmark, do you have to share each listing separately? No bulk sharing. I didn't think there was a bulk sharing.
No, there isn't bulk sharing. You have to share each listing separately.
That is the drawback to Poshmark.
Yep.
So it's supposed to be the social media reselling platform.
Yeah.
So they want you to share to Instagram. They want you to share everything. We don't do all of that,
No.
but we share to the Poshmark.
I have an Instagram, but only for Poshmark purposes.
Right,
I don't really. Instagram is for the young people that I'm old.
Yes. Let's see.
Okay, where are you at?
There it is. Jennifer R says, "Hey Heather and Paul, I've done Bulq. Try filtering low to high end shoes." Yes, great. Mother of One says, "It was all that drug talk." Laugh out loud.
That's why we were gonna get arrested. They saw us. They're like, "We better go find."
We heard weed.
We heard weed and meth.
We live in the state of Illinois. Everything is legal here now.
Oh,
I mean, literally everything is legal.
Yes.
I would say within reason, but it's not really that anymore.
Nope.
So it's the joy of being a pastor in the state of Illinois. Let's see. Angel says, so he on cases or pallets means high-end stores, right? For via trading, yes. And basically high-end is Macy's. Think Macy's when you think high-end.
Just call the sales manager and they'll tell you what all the codes.
They will talk you through, and then
They're just not allowed to put Macy's clothing on that box
Every
online.
liquidator's got their own little
rules
code
that they have to follow too.
D. Keone says, what happens if your item is more than 5 pounds, like comforters, for example?
You have to pay extra for shipping and it comes out of your pocket. So just be aware of that when listing in the household section. We were actually just talking to some friends about that they kind of lost their shirt on their first couple sales because they were selling the big comforters from Target.
They were.
Yeah, so.
Is Prelude says, Jesus rocks.
Amen to that.
Yep. Jennifer R says, Orange Snapdragon, hey, just a tip, filtering low to high end shoes. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. Amy says, Barton's has pallets online to buy now and have deals going on all the time. Dale says, do you recommend free shipping for all your platforms, or do you have the buyer pay for shipping?
I recommend free shipping for anything under £1, and then the buyer pays shipping for anything over £1.
Christina says, is there a fishing equipment liquidator?
No,
we've gotten fishing poles before.
We've gotten fishing poles and sporting equipment from Direct Liquidation.
Direct Liquidation had that. It's in a sporting goods pallet.
It'll be, sporting outdoors.
You can get kayaks, all kinds of stuff.
We saw kayaks at Bulq.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kayaks are, I don't know why, but you'll find them at every liquidator. Karen says, it seems to me that all the sharing on Poshmark would get annoying to your followers. The sharing just kicks it to their top of their home feed.
That's all.
So
it does.
it's not like they get an alert or anything like that. Let's see here. Ann says, my Via trading box just got delivered. It was by watching your videos that I decided to go to Macy's box rather than the Target box. So thank you very much.
Awesome. All right, so we're caught up, and we actually finally get to talk about what I'm really excited about. We are going to ASD Market Week, March 22nd through the 25th. We're going to be there a couple days longer, just because if we're going to make the trip all the way out there, might as well see some shows and things like that. And then we're not in a big rush because he's taking the next Sunday off anyway. Right. So a little bit of a mini trip for us, but it's a working trip. So our plan is to do a meet and greet for anybody who is there. So for my West Coast fans, I don't know how far away Las Vegas is for you, but you could drive in for this or whatever you choose to do. But we will be meeting. Our plan is to meet. There's this cool Italian restaurant at the Westgate Resort, which is right next to the convention center. So if you're going to come out there, you might as well register and go at least one day, because if you do this meet and greet, you could go the very next day. So it's going to be the Tuesday of that week, and so 22nd, 24th. Yeah, so it'll be the night of the 24th of March, 8 p.m. is when we're going to try to reserve a table. I want you to email us at hookedonpickin.com if you plan on meeting us. 8 o'clock, we have talked about, should we talk about this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so the first 10 people that email me, we will pay for your meal. Because we would love to just be able to meet and greet you and have a good chat time. So 8 o'clock at the Fresco Italiano at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino Hotel. And so we'll go ahead and reserve that, but we're going to not make the reservations until we know how many people are coming. So send us an email at hookedonpickin.com, contact me section, so that we know that you're coming, and we'll make a little bit of a list. So we'd love to do a meet and greet like that. We're also going to talk about the different things at ASD Market Week. What even is ASD Market Week? Do you want to kind to explain?
ASD Market Week is basically the biggest trade show for reselling, if you will. So every new inventor, every company that's trying to, sell a clothing line, almost every liquidator will be there. Just amazing. You will see Walmart reps walking around, seeing what new products are out there to put in Walmart. And then here you've got the opportunity to be walking around with them to buying. Walmart might buy millions, you might buy 100 or 200, but it's amazing.
Via Trading will be there, Direct Liquidation will be there,
Bulq.com
will be there, plus a myriad of bunches of other liquidators that you can get contact information for and then potentially order from them.
So basically they'll have a general merchandise section for you to look and go, okay, just random things, to look through. It's just fascinating. And about every 4-foot section, a 6-foot section is a different little person. Sometimes they've got a little bit larger depending on how big they are.
It's almost set up like a flea market, but it's
yeah.
I mean,
it's trade show. You've never been to a trade show. More than that. You can buy stuff off the floor, but they're really they'll have samples out, and you can order. And they'll ship it to your
most of it is
house
ordered.
Or wherever.
There is a cash and carry section, but all the cash and carry is usually closeout stuff from other wholesalers.
Yeah. So they'll have general merchandise. They have a footwear section, like all kinds of different shoes. And a lot of times it'll be for private label. So they'll have that tennis shoe, and it doesn't say Nike or Adidas or something. It could say whatever label or brand you want to create. We sat through a seminar there. They have seminars about private labeling, something we were
lots of seminars
attempting to get into.
That are included in the ASD Market Week. You don't have to pay for them. And like I said, registration is free unless you show up that day, and then you have to pay $45,
They do have a whole CBD oil hemp section. Now it's even more into the weed and stuff.
Right.
So if you're having a bad day, just walk through that side and you'll feel better. I don't know why, but you'll feel better. They have an apparel section where you'll be talking to different people about clothing lines of whatnot.
Like there'll be a guy all Western wear, and then there'll be a guy that's all kind of like bohemian style.
They'll have
and then,
80 booths of somebody trying to sell purses.
Yeah.
Some will be leather, some will be this, some will be that.
You'll see one purse for $18 wholesale, and then you go to the next one and it's $14 wholesale. So it's good to shop similar booths because you may get a better deal. Also, a lot of them will require a minimum purchase order, like you must spend $1,000 in order X amount of things. Well, the next booth might not require that. You may pay $1 more, but are we buffering?
I think
we're back on?
Oh, are we back?
Are we back? Okay. Sorry about that.
I think we're back.
So just check the multiple booths because you may have different prices for the same exact item.
Yes. Let's see here. They have a gift industry. Like if you got into gift wrap, gift boxes, that sort of thing. They have a whole section on that, which is pretty cool. Home accents, like candles and stuff like that. They have a whole section about that.
Home decor.
They have licensed merchandise that you can actually sign up to be the person that sells that particular product. They have that. Lots of beauty and cosmetics. They have all kinds of seasonal. So you'll see the Christmas stuff, the Halloween stuff, the Easter stuff, everything that'll be there too. Fashion accessories. They have a whole section on private label. And then what a lot of people like is they have a clearance, closeouts, and liquidation section. So, which is neat. You get to go around and talk to all these people about, hey, they're from Tennessee, they're from Florida, they're from California, they're from here, they're from there, and where do they buy their stuff, and what deals they offer. It's phenomenal, fun, really fun to investigate there.
It's scrolling, so
yes.
Just stop it.
Also, they'll have people that are trying to make reselling easier. Like there was a guy that had an awesome light box that took photos for you, and it was just beautiful photos.
They look like stock photos.
Yeah.
And then they also had another guy that Flywheel, I think it was called. It's basically a program that gives you tag words to put on your listings and things like that. So lots of reseller helps will be in that kind of liquidation section. And so if you're looking for things to make reselling easier, they'll have people that are suppliers there for like a lot of your packing supplies, things like that. Anything that's in the reseller genre. So that'll be there as well.
You will be overwhelmed if this will be the first time you go. You walk in and go, "Oh my word! Look at all this stuff."
Yep.
But just kind of drinking in, taking in. This is our second time to go, and we kind of now have a much better plan in
Understanding
our
of how it works.
head. So, but
and if you're interested in going and you've never been and you want to go the whole time, please sign up for a consultation call. I would be able to give you any tips and tricks as far as being able to be there and some of the things that you want to do and don't do and just a better understanding of the market week.
Right. And if you haven't thumbs up this video, feel free to thumbs up. If you'd like to donate, feel free to donate. I'm going to answer a few questions, and then we'll talk about one more thing, and then we'll get out of here. Let's see.
Where are we at?
I have no clue.
Okay, this one talks about the Vegas show, so we were up here.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we were back a little bit.
My goodness.
Wait, I think my Via Trading just got delivered. We read that one.
There it is. Okay, Mert03 says, hi, what's the hardest thing you had to send?
Oh, for shipping, anything glass just terrifies me. And so I think
breakables.
Any breakables. Yeah, large breakables are terrifying. I usually double box those kinds of things.
Yep. Blessed and Highly Favored says, how do you keep updated each and every day with every platform in sales and shipping?
I just check it every day. Every day you just go to eBay, see what sold, go to Amazon. I have specific days that I do pricing adjustments. Like I just did adjustments on my entire eBay store. And so you want to check that out. I lowered a lot of prices there. And so just have set days that you always do something with that platform. And then of course, every day you need to check if you need to ship stuff.
Let's see. Gina says, congrats, Ann. Lots of sales to you. Amy Reese says, Barton's has items from Amazon. Ann says, thank you, growing my Poshmark closet.
Awesome.
Matt says, battery is dying on phone. Take care. See you later. Thank you for everything.
Okay.
Dale says, will you make videos of that Vegas show?
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Yep. I have some old videos when we were there 3 years ago, but they're not very good because we tried to live stream them, and it's a big metal building. And so they're not as good as I'd like them to be. So we'll probably pre-record them and then upload them later.
Right. So he said, I'd be interested in seeing that. Does the convention ever come to Orlando?
No, I think it's only in Vegas, and they do it twice a year. So if you see the videos that we put out in March and you are interested in going, they also have another one in August, but that's not the one we'll be at.
Yes. Gina says, does the show ever come to California?
No, I think it's just
I think it went to Chicago once, I think.
eBay Open, I know, is in Chicago. There's an eBay one specifically.
That might be what I was thinking.
If you go to the one in August, I know eBay Open, I think, is the week before. So that's another one just for eBay sellers.
Hi, Margaret Hull says, y'all have to plan a meet and greet here in Florida. It would be an awesome meeting, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, next time we go to Florida. Yeah.
Love to go to Florida anytime. Devin says, if I'm not able to make this seminar, is there other ones elsewhere throughout the year?
I think I just answered that.
Yeah, I think you did. Let's see. Jeanette says, hello, love your videos. Jeanette says, do you have a video on how to sell on Poshmark?
Yeah, I have I have a sharing video.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest way to sell. So check out my Poshmark sharing video.
Okay, to Phoenix says, thank you both so much for another great Q&A video.
Awesome.
Jennifer R says, Ann Cole, hello, Posher buddy. That's awesome, girl. Alan Robbins says, I cannot find the email. Maybe we need to send
Alan, I'll shoot you an email again.
Yep. Pick and Flip with RC says, hello again from Fort Hood, Texas.
Awesome.
Mother of One says, I think the important thing here is you need to treat reselling as a job. So keeping up with the sales sharing. Yeah. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You know, it's work hard.
Work hard, make money scheme.
To provide for your family.
Well, it's not a scheme at all.
It's not a scheme. Eva says, don't think I will make it to Las Vegas. Was hoping you would have a St. Louis area meet and greet. We should try to do that.
We should try to do that, yeah.
That'd be the easiest thing for us to do. Jennifer R says, Heather and Paul, love you guys. Do you use a label system for your inventory? Posh, Amazon, eBay, etc. How do you keep things separate?
No, we do, like all our Poshmark is separated by color, but a label system would be a better and more efficient. But
right. We have different shelving for different stores.
Sections, yeah.
Let's see.
You're right here.
Yep. Karen says, would you do a video on how to copy a stock photo?
Possibly, yes.
Yep. Jeanette says, come to West Palm in Florida. I will do lunch. Sounds great.
All right.
Alan says thank you.
Okay. So the last thing I wanted to mention to you is that, again, we're going to be at ASD Market Week, March 22nd we're going to be there through the 27th. But the show is the 22nd through the 25th. We will not be there on the Sunday show just because of obligations here. And so we'll definitely be there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the show. And then we're going to do a meet and greet at the Fresco Italiano at the Westgate Las Vegas Casino and Resort at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. The first 10 people to shoot me an email will get reserved, and we will pay for your meal for those 10. Anybody else is welcome to come. You just have to buy your own food. So I also have some awesome website resources that I just put up on my website for reselling. So check those out. There are actual downloads, PDF basically documents that will get emailed to you as soon as you purchase. So they're only $3 a piece, and they're tidbits of advice that you might be interested in. So look at each topic, see if it's something you're interested in. We're also going to be making probably an ebook on rankings on Amazon to help you guys out. And then I'm working on actually putting together kind of a presentation for resellers in general. And so we're going to pick different categories, like if you're an Amazon seller, this is what you should do. If you're an eBay seller, this is what you should do. And then, of course, my reseller cards, you can buy them, the actual hard copies, laminated hard copies. But I'm also going to be offering some digital copies of them individually and also as a bundle. And so be looking for that. That will be uploaded probably in the next 2 or 3 hours. I'll have that completed. And so if you want to buy it and just have instant access to those lists, go ahead and jump on there and you can purchase them and have them delivered immediately because I got that all set up. So
good deal.
If you have ideas for ebooks or anything that you want a big chunk of knowledge on, please shoot me an email at hookedonpickin.com, the contact me section. You'll be able to find that. And if you're looking for any of these reseller helps, just go ahead and go to hookedonpickin.com, reseller helps. So hopefully this has been an awesome video for you guys to know that we're going to ASD Market Week. We're also going to be doing a live unboxing tomorrow at noon. And so we'll be unboxing that. These are, we're actually sat on this side of the room to show you some things we got up and coming. So this is a Honcho wholesale box. That Walmart box is actually a general merchandise box I bought off Macari for resellers only. It's a sample size box, so I'll let you know who I bought it from and interest on that. So that's going to be a really curious kind of review on that box. People that sell reseller boxes, is it worth it? So we're going to unbox that Walmart one. These are ones from Via Trading. This is from Smart Lots. And then that one is from Bulq. So we'll be doing all those in the very near future. Thank you, Pick and Flip, for the $2 donations. Thank you so much. For all of you who did a thumbs up, thank you so much. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't watched more of my videos, check out more of my videos. And then, of course, for any of those reseller helps and also products that I sell that you see me unbox, go to hookedonpickin.com. Let me check one more time. Michael says, thank you for your advice. Via Trading ended up buying 22 skids from them. Wow, you went big. 22 skids. Good job. Alrighty, so thank you so much for all of you who are on live today. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins.